For today's notes, we're looking at those scale drawings, maps, blueprints, enlargements, reductions, and we're finding the area of them, or the space that the new figures take up on the inside. For our first example, we have a 14-inch by 16-inch painting being reduced by a scale factor of 1/2, and we're going to find the perimeter and area of the new figure. It's always helpful in these problems to draw them out. A 14 by 16-inch painting being reduced means it's going to give me a smaller size in the end. If it's reduced by a scale factor of 1/2, then I'm going to find 1/2 of 14 and 1/2 of 16, giving me new dimensions of 7 and 8. Now, if the left side and the top are 7 and 8, then the other sides must be 7 and 8 as well. So in order to find the perimeter, I add up all of my 7s and 8s, giving me a perimeter of 30 inches. For my area, I multiply the length by the width, giving me an area of 56 squared inches for my new figure. I want you to note that the original figure had an area of 224 squared inches. This isn't something the problem's asking for, but our new area was 56 inches. Now, why wasn't it just half the size? Well, because you have to remember that if we're halving the scale factor, we're halving the length and we're halving the width. So we're taking that 224 and halving it by length and by width, or halving it twice, giving us that new area of 56. For example 2, we have a rectangle that's being enlarged by a scale factor of 8.5. Now, I did not leave much room for an enlargement here. Oh, that is not pretty. So we'll have to make do. It's being enlarged by a scale factor of 8.5. 8.5 is what I multiply each of the sides by, giving me new dimensions of 51 centimeters and 85 centimeters. To find the perimeter and area, I need to fill in the other sides. I have 85 centimeters and 51 centimeters. So for my perimeter, I add all the sides up of my figure and I get 272 centimeters for the perimeter. For the area, I'm going to multiply the length and the width of the figure, giving me 4,335 squared centimeters. Now again, not something the problem's asking for is comparing those areas, where originally I had an area of 60 square centimeters, and then I have a new area of 4,335 squared centimeters. We can get there by multiplying the scale factor twice, one for the length and one for the width. So 60 multiplied by 8.5 squared gives us 4,335. Here's 2 problems for you to try. Pause the video, try them on your own, and play and check the answer. For number 1, the square is being reduced by a scale factor of 1/5. So if I'm finding 1/5 of 15, 1/5 times 15, or 15 divided by 5, gives me 3 inches for my new length. And since it's a square, it's 3 inches all the way around. My perimeter, there's 4 sides that are each 3 inches, giving me 12 inches. And for my area, it's a 3 by 3 square, so it has an area of 9 squared inches. For number 2, a 3.5 by 5 inch picture is being enlarged by a scale factor of 2. What is the area of the new photo? So if it's enlarged by a scale factor of 2, I multiply 5 by 2 to get 10, and 3.5 by 2 to get 7. That means the length and width of my other 2 sides are 10 and 7. My perimeter of the figure would be 10 and 7 and 10 and 7, giving me a perimeter of 34 inches. And then my area would be 10 multiplied by 7, or 70 squared inches.